ولقد أريناه آياتنا كلها فكذب وأبى قال أجئتنا لتخرجنا من أرضنا بسحرك يا موسى فلنأتينك بسحر.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have you seen these strange videos going viral? A woman sitting in a cave holding a dirty cloth or a strange handmade doll, or some standing completely alone in the middle of a deserted cave. Most people say these are jinn. But normally, jinn cannot be seen with the human eye. Allah tells us in Surah Al-A'raf, indeed, he shaitan and his tribes see you from where you cannot see them. Sometimes, jinn may appear in physical form, like animals or even humans. But what you're seeing here is far more dangerous. Now, before you dive into the video, a friendly reminder that these videos are for educational purpose and to raise awareness. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated. Now, in the first clip, you can see a woman sitting inside a cave. She's holding a handmade doll wrapped in cloth. Her face looks blank and confused. She doesn't speak. They even try talking to her, but she doesn't respond. Now, this is not a jinn. This is a human being, most likely sent by a magician to perform part of a sihr ritual. In many sihr cases, magicians use dolls as a symbolic representation of the victim. Items belonging to the victim, such as hair, clothes, even photos, may be attached to it. They believe that harming the doll will harm the person. Now, magicians often choose impure, abandoned places like caves, graveyards, or garbage dumps. Such places are linked to shayateen, and the isolation makes the person easier to influence. Allah tells us clearly in Surah Al-Baqarah, they learn what harms them and does not benefit them. Some of the comments under these videos were people saying that they've seen people like this before, and that they've even asked them if they were lost or needed help. Now, here's the danger. Some of these people you find are not lost at all. They are exactly where they were told to be, doing exactly what the magician instructed. If you get too close, they might try to give you an item or even throw it at you, either water or dirt. Now, that moment of kindness can be used to pass sihr onto you. This does not mean we stop helping strangers. It means we help with wisdom, from a safe distance. And if something feels wrong, we live and protect ourselves with dua. Now, in this second clip is another woman standing in a deserted cave. The air looks heavy. There is no one else around. She's holding something, but the camera can't capture what it is. So why would someone stand alone in a place like this, at a time like this? From an Islamic perspective, caves, ruins, and deserted areas are often home to jinn. The Prophet ﷺ warned against staying alone in such places without need. For sihr, these locations are chosen because they are away from people and because certain shayateen respond more strongly in remote and unclean environment. Now, why it's dangerous to approach? If you walk into that cave, you've just entered the ritual space. Even if you are only recording or watching, you are still inside an environment where sihr is being performed. You could be noticed and targeted. And remember, sihr can be passed through physical items, written spells, or even a single instruction whispered by someone under the magician's control. So, if you ever see something like this, do not step closer. Do not accept anything from them. Leave immediately. This one is a viral clip that generated massive views, likes, and comments. It shows a person completely covered in black, sitting motionless in a dark, abandoned place. Thousands of people, including those who took this footage, commented that this was a jinn caught on camera. But let's be clear, this is not a jinn. It is a human being used as a tool in sihr to attract evil jinns for the magician's spell to work. Some of these people are victims controlled by magicians through sihr, or they can even be the real magicians themselves, sitting there. Others are willing servants who cooperate with shayateen. Either way, what you see here is not a jinn caught on camera. It's a human being doing acts that invite jinn. Magicians often instruct their servants, or those who come to buy from them, to cover themselves in filth and impurities, wear clothing smeared with najas, meaning impure substances. Sit in a deserted, haunted areas. Even cover their faces to look terrifying. Why? Because this act attracts the presence of the evil jinn. The jinn may even possess the person controlling them like a puppet, while they carry out the magician's orders. That's why you see this figure sitting in such a disturbing way. The real danger is not the person you see. It is the jinn attached to them, which you cannot see. If someone walks too close, speaks to them, or tries touching them, the jinn may attempt to harm or even possess the one approaching. The correct response is to stay far away, recite protection du'as, never accept or touch anything they give. Now, the last video is of a fire burning in a perfect circle made from sticks. It looks strange, maybe cultural, but in sihr, fire is a major tool. The Quran tells us that jinn were created from smokeless fire. The Prophet ﷺ warned us not to leave fire burning in our homes overnight, as it can cause harm and shayateen may use it. Magicians exploit this by using fire in their rituals to call shayateen, burn offerings, or create a ritual boundary. A fire circle can act as a boundary in the ritual, keeping outsiders away while also serving as a point of focus for summoning. Now, what to do if you see one? Never step close to these circles. Never touch anything from there if you're near it. Leave the area and recite protection du'as. Now, the real question, why will anyone risk their safety, get involved with magicians, and deal with shayateen? The answer is jealousy. And jealousy is not a small thing. It can be more dangerous than hatred. Now, imagine this. You're working hard, building your life slowly. Maybe you're finally stable. You have a good marriage, healthy children, a decent home, and you are financially comfortable. Now, people see your happiness, but they don't see the years of hard work, the struggles, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices you made. Instead of being happy for you, instead of praying for the same blessings for themselves, instead of coming to you for advice or even asking Allah for help, they let their heart burn, and jealousy takes over. And that jealousy doesn't stop at silent hatred. Some people actually risk their own lives to destroy yours. There are cases where someone won't eat for days just to complete a ritual for sihr. They walk into graveyards at night, digging the earth with their bare hands. They sacrifice animals in secret. They burn your name written on paper, chanting filthy incantations. All of this just because they cannot bear to see you happy. Now think about that. Someone so jealous of your smile, your children, your marriage, your success, that they would rather sell their soul to shayateen than see you blessed. The Prophet ﷺ warned us clearly, beware of jealousy, for jealousy consumes good deeds just as fire consumes wood. So their jealousy doesn't just harm you, it's burning their own akhirah. They destroy families, they cause illness, they break marriages. But in the end, they are the ones who lose everything, in this life and in the next. Again, these are not jinns caught on camera. These are humans doing acts that invite jinn and shayateen into their lives. If you ever see these signs, do not approach, do not record up close, do not take anything, and leave immediately. Protect yourself by reciting daily Ayatul Kursi, Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah Al-Nas, morning and evening adhkar. Also, read this dua for protection. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min kulli sharrin wa min sharri kulli shaytanin wa hamma wa min sharri kulli aynin lama. May Allah protect us from every harm, seen and unseen. May Allah guide us all. May Allah protect us all from evil people, evil eyes, and jealousy. May Allah safeguard us all from any hidden dangers. Stay informed and protected from sihr. Until the next video, may you gain knowledge and awareness from our channel. If you have more or similar videos you'd like me to explain or react to, feel free to send them my way. It's all about to warn and raise awareness. Until the next video, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.